Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Christopherson's Varsity Roundtable, a weekly look at high school sports in the Fox Valley area and the only live online high school sports talk show in the state. I'm Ricardo Arguello, part of the USA Today Network Wisconsin digital live stream team, and we are here in an amazing high definition at the mothership, the Post Crescent, 306 West Washington Street, downtown Appleton. And this week our focus shifts, or I should say remains, on girls basketball. We are proud to have one of the top teams in our area, one of the hottest teams in our area in terms of a big win streak, or a big kind of win-loss streak coming in the last 10 games, the Appleton East Patriots. So smooth, yes. The ladies are on hand here, and by ladies I mean farthest over to my right we have Lexi Schneider. Lexi, give everyone a wave. There you go. And directly to my right we have Audrey Roberts. Audrey, there you go. Ladies are on hand to answer any questions that you might have on the great season that they've been having, and also the last couple games here to end the season and into the postseason. So we're happy to have them on board. If you out there in interwebs, which by the way there could be billions watching, you never know if China's checking in or India, you never know. If you have any questions at all for the girls, please log into that live chat that you might see if you're watching this on a desktop. But put your name, don't be putting anonymous or guess or anything like that. All right. Got Brett Christopherson over there behind the computer who get those questions over to us right away. Got my man Jim Rosendick holding it down behind the live stream machine, so you know we're in good hands there. And I forgot to mention, we have a special feature, as always, here. Megan Miller. We have Megan Cam. Megan, put it on your girl. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Now put it on your girls. Quit being so selfish. Get it on your girls. There you go. Now Megan is going to be helping out periodically. I will be going to her. It's going to be officially Megan Cam, okay, for the night. So you have to be ready, Megan. Now, anytime you gotta be ready to go and get it on your girls and everything like that. So we're excited to have you ladies on for the big show. But before we start, I gotta say this out right here, and I'm sorry, ladies. Guys out there, don't be asking for numbers or anything like that. And I know that's funny, but that actually happened the first couple times we had our show, so we can't have that. This is just about girls basketball, and we'll be okay. Let's get some introductions, okay? Again, farthest over to my right. This is when I want you to look into the camera, okay, Lexi?
Okay.
So go ahead, look in the camera, let everyone know the position or positions that you play and how you got into playing basketball. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Lexi, and I am a forward, and I got into basketball just from watching my grandpa and my dad play and just doing ball handling drills in the garage.
Okay, great stuff. Audrey, your turn.
I'm Audrey. I'm a guard, and I got into basketball through watching my older sister, and my dad was my first coach at the Y when I was 5, so that got me hooked right away.
All right, fantastic. Again, if you have any questions out there in cyber world, look at them. They can't wait to answer these questions. And if you have anyone out here has any questions, raise your hand. Your girl Megan will get you on Megan Cam, all right? So all you got to do is raise your hand, all right? If you're watching on Facebook as well, hashtag HSSWI will get you on the Twitter feed and also onto the live chat feed, and Brett can ask those questions that you might have for them as well. This is what I want to start with. We've had Wrightstown basketball was on here earlier in the year. I think, in my opinion, you ladies in Wrightstown might be the two hottest teams in our area. I think Wrightstown hasn't lost since the first week of the season. You ladies have won 9 out of your last 10 games. Incredible streak that you have. Let's talk about that for a bit. I'm going to go first with Lexi and go to Audrey on this. What's been some of the big keys? Why have you ladies really kind of amped it up and won 9 of your last 10?
Yeah, well, in the first 3 and 4 games, I think we played a lot of ranked teams, but it just came down to not finishing. Right. So we really worked on finishing in practices and making our free throws and just coming together. Yeah,
3 and 4. Yeah, you mentioned that to start the season, but now you ladies are 12 and 5 and looking pretty good. And we're going to talk about this a little bit. A big win. You guys took out Appleton North, giving them their first loss. And I don't know how long it's been in the FVA, but it's been a couple years, I would think. Big win for you. And how exciting is this for you, Audrey? I know in terms of coming in here and being 12 and 5, and this season really seems to have taken quite the uptick and being really positive.
Yeah, it's super exciting. I think we knew the talent we had going into the season, but didn't believe in each other 100%. But the trust we've built throughout each other has really helped us learn to finish games and get some wins.
Outstanding, good stuff. Again, if you have any questions, log in the live chat. Brett, you'll let me know when we have some questions, right? Now listen, I got to be a little negative here, and I'm sorry, Audrey, what happened yesterday. Audrey actually suffered a leg injury, right? Which leg was it?
My left leg.
It's her left leg. We don't know yet what happened, right? But how is that tough for you? I mean, obviously injuries you don't ever want to have.
Yep.
But how disappointed are you for that? Was this kind of one of those things that couldn't have happened at maybe the worst time?
Yeah, definitely. I'm super devastated, and I hope it's not the end of my season. But if it is, there's nothing I can do about it, and I'm excited to still cheer on my team.
All right, stay positive. That's it. That's the last negative question we're going to have, okay, about that. Again, let us know if you have any questions out here? Megan Cam, boom. See, that's how quick I am. You got to be ready to go. You got to be ready. Get on your other girls. All right. Good stuff. And then go ahead and put it on yourself one more time. You got to zoom out, though.
Oh, she flipped.
You got to zoom out. Yes. Hey, it's her first time. She's a noob, I think is what the term is. She's a noob. So again, you got to be ready, Megan Miller. You got to be ready, Megan Miller. Let's talk about the North game, because I think the whole state was like, probably looked at that score, like, whoa, okay, Appleton East, right here, 42-39. Let's talk about that, because I talked to Coach Russum about that afterwards as well. He said, hey, you guys came out and outplayed them. It was one of those things that this is all Appleton East. You guys really kind of got the job done. How great was that for you, Lexi? I know it was a big win. Exciting. What was the thought? Tell me what happened after the game first off.
Well, it was really exciting, and what happened after the game was Cameron hit some big free throws at the end, and she just came in and she was crying, tears of joy. But it was just a really fun experience to go in with our team and just get a big win like that.
Yeah, and I think it was Chelsea. Is Chelsea here? Yes, Chelsea Van Gumpel, big game. She was pointed out as well by the coaches too. So give props to her. What did you remember from that game, Audrey? Because believe me, everyone in the state took notice of that win.
Yeah, it was super exciting, and it's a good confidence booster going into playoffs and all. But any win in the FBA is a win, so we're definitely looking forward to moving on and growing from it.
Okay, good stuff. If you have any questions, again, raise your hand. Brett, do you have anything from online?
Yeah, I got a few.
Okay, let's go to Cyberworld again. Billions could be watching. You never know. Brett, what do you have?
Well, we do have a huge audience watching online as well as a packed studio audience. But first things first, Dan wants to know, just an easy question, team goals for the rest of the year.
Team goals for the rest of the year. We'll start here with Audrey and go to Lexi on that.
I think it's obvious we want to make a playoff run and win state. So.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I agree with Audrey. I think making it deep in the playoffs and just finishing our next couple games and just coming together as our team and hitting our peak.
All right, good question from online. Do you have something else, Brett?
I do. Mo and Shay want to know, how much do you miss your seniors from last year? Little smiley face in there.
Okay, there we go. So we'll start here with Lexi and go to Audrey on that.
We miss them a lot. Their energy that they brought was awesome. They always made us laugh, and they're definitely missed. We still use some of their jokes now and then. So
good.
Awesome. Recycling
them. Yeah, that's good. That's good. How about for you, Audrey?
Yeah, we miss you guys a ton, and they definitely turned us into the players we are this year, so we can't thank them enough for a great season last year.
Wow, you see the team dynamics there, Brett? Huh? How about you employing some of that?
Never.
Okay, all right. Coach LaChapelle doing a great job there with the girls on building that team chemistry. You have something else from online?
Let's keep it going. Laney wants to know, what do you guys do to hype yourselves up before a big game?
Okay, hype. What's you guys listen to music? You listen to some Bieber, or you eating some some subs? I don't know. I'm just going through what people have told me what they do. Audrey.
Yeah, Chelsea usually hits us up with the tunes, and we dance in the locker room and stuff before our games.
All right, hold on, Megan, get it on your girl. There you go. All right, give her some props. All right, how about for you?
Yeah, the same thing. We always jam out to music, whether it's like on our way to school or in the bus or just like in the locker room. We have like a punching bag in the locker room, and we always hit it. So that's just like a tradition. That's kind of fun too while we're listening to music.
And when did that start? When did the punching bag thing kind of start? Was it before your time, or
no? I don't know. I think it just kind of happened.
Okay.
Adrenaline. We just started punching it one day, and now we just do it.
No, that's cool. That's a first, actually. That's a first that we've had here on the Roundtable. We've been here 10 years. Interesting stuff. Brett, did you have something?
I do. This just came in from Dan. I'm going to put the girls on the spot. Whose house has had the best team dinner so far?
Ooh, best team dinners. What house? And give the address. No, just kidding. You don't have to do that. You don't got to do that. Go ahead. Best. You guys. First off, I think is it going to be someone different, or is there a consensus?
I don't know. I'll see what you say first.
Probably Cam's.
Okay.
Yeah.
You agree with that, Lexi?
I'm going to say Megan Borowski's.
Okay.
And was that yours too, Sid? And Sid's. They had Victoria's, and their breadsticks are awesome. So.
Okay. All right. What did your choice have?
Taco bar.
Okay. Well, see, that's pretty. That's pretty neck and neck, actually, if you think about it. Wow, good stuff. This is good inside info here. Again, with Appleton East girls basketball players Lexi Schneider and Audrey Roberts. If you have any questions, log into that live chat, okay? Look at them. They can't wait to answer these questions that you're going to have. Megan Cam, see, that's how quick you got to be. That's how quick you got to be. There you go. Get on your girls. And see if you can get on the back there, LaChapelle. They're hovering. He's hovering. He's hovering over on you. Parents in the back. All right. Yeah, there we go. Big crowd here tonight, and exciting times here again, and for good reason. Brett, did you have something else from online?
Let's keep them going. Ballers of Christ is chiming in. It's a little interesting question. So East beat North and North beat East. The biggest question, who would win between the East girls CYO team and the North girls CYO
team? Yesterday the East CYO came up to me and asked me I think they asked me when they were going to be on the show. And I said, it's funny because Appleton North, their CYO team also asks me every week, like, when are we going to be on the show? So I guess they're asking you guys who's going to win if there was that game between those two.
Well, I've known most of the girls since AYBA days, and I wouldn't want to go against them. They're all pretty good, so I'm going to have to stay home with this and go our girls.
Yeah, you agree with them, Audrey?
Definitely.
Okay, all right, there you go, keeping it together. Brett, you have something else?
Yeah, there's some, Mr. Viato is my teacher, comments on the chat, so you've been recognized, so congratulations. But Grace wants to know, what lessons have you learned in hoops that you apply to everyday life?
Oh, that's a great question. So yeah, what have you learned on the hard court, during practice, all that you can kind of translate into the real world? We'll go to Audrey here and go to Lexi on that.
I've definitely learned that when things get tough, you have to work harder and not give up. And I think in our previous years, maybe we would have given up in the hard times, but this year we've really pushed through adversity and stuff and learned how to win.
That's a great answer. How about for you, Lexi?
Audrey said it really well, but I think also leadership. We have a young group of girls, so being able to mentor them is a good skill. Okay,
good stuff. No, doing a great job here again. We have Lexi Schneider and Audrey Roberts here on the Big Show. If you have any questions, log into that live chat. And I'm waiting for some audience questions. Everyone's kind of quiet, but I have a feeling that you guys aren't typically quiet. And all of a sudden, everybody's climbing up here. Brett, you have anything else from online? If not, I'm going to go to my next question.
Well, let's do one more. RC wants to know, who's the best player in the Clark family, Delaney, Caden, or Ryan?
Now be very careful how you answer this. I'll leave it up to you, whoever wants to answer that one.
I think we both have an answer, and it's Delaney or Kobe. Yeah.
Okay.
She's called Kobe for a reason.
Yeah.
Kobe, she's known her. Yeah. Oh, that's a great nickname. Yep. Kobe. Now I know. Oh, wow. Hey, Megan, did you get it on your girl over there? Yeah. All right. Good stuff. Great question from online. Very, very good. Very good stuff. Good stuff. Here, now, listen, you both are seniors, and you talked about this a little bit, about maybe the leadership responsibilities that you guys have. Can you talk about that a little more? The team, obviously, every year you're going to have some younger players, and you guys kind of have to let them know how to get the job done off the court, on the court. Lexi, your thoughts on that, being a senior leader?
Yeah, I think just setting an example in practice and always pushing to be better every day. And then just end of game situations, being calm and just showing them how to handle that situation.
Okay. Audrey?
I also think off the court as well, and we make them feel welcome, and we don't feel like we're overpowering them or they're not equal to us. So we're kind of just a whole team, but they can look to us when they need us.
Outstanding. I like that. Brett, let me know if you have anything else online. Hey, Coach Joe LaChapelle. He's here. Why don't you get it on him, Megan? There you go. Here we go. He's here, so I don't want you to feel kind of nervous or anything, but I need to know. You got to give me some stuff. Give me some things that maybe people might not know about Coach. Some quirky, funny things. I prefer that, but you can be real nice and not want to run laps or whatever and say stuff that's normal. But anything come to mind?
Well, he doesn't roll on the ground as much in practice as he does in games.
Okay. All right. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Oh, good. And how about for you?
And I couldn't have said that one better myself.
Okay. That's good. I'll go with that. Brett, let me know if you have something else from online. We're coming up on our halftime, by the way. So if you want to think of some questions here, audience, I know you have some. Please raise your hand. And this is the only question I'm going to ask. But you guys did a great thing yesterday. I know Coach on Twitter, he had the picture of him with the towel on his shoulder for obviously showing support for Coach Milky. Talk about that. That was kind of a cool thing. And not just you guys did, but other teams throughout the FAA. It was obviously a big week here the last couple of days or whatever. What do you think about that, Audrey? Kind of cool to have that kind of support?
Yeah, Coach Milky has always supported the girls program a lot, so it was nice to see our coaches give back to him. And it's a tough situation, and we're just going to grow as a community at East through it.
Okay. Anything to add to that, Lexi?
Yeah, like Audrey said, it's a tough situation, but as a program and as a community and school, we're all really growing from it and learning.
Okay, great stuff. Brett, let me know if you have anything else, okay? All right, good stuff. Megan Cam. See, you got to be paying attention, Megan. Got to be on your girls. Don't forget to put it on you for a little bit. Let's see. I think we're going to do some promos. So give me time out here, Brett. I'm going to take a 30-second here. I got to do some promos. First of all, are you ladies Packer fans?
Yep.
You both are, huh? I can't stand them. I'm a Bears fan. But I do co-host a Packers show with that guy over there, Brett Christopherson, and Jim Rosenick over there. He helps produce it. By the way, you guys know, are you familiar with Ty Montgomery? He was our co-host. I don't know, running back, great guy. Can't say a bad thing about him. I'm a Bears fan. I can't say a bad thing about him. That's how cool he is. We're entering what, Brett? Our 10th season next fall. So I personally invite all of you, if you want, to come down to the show every Monday, 6:30 p.m. It's completely free. Who's your favorite Packer?
Jordan Nelson.
He's been on our show. How about for you?
Aaron Rodgers.
Been on our show a couple times. So that's how cool it is. Come on down and meet your favorite Packers. It's all free, Monday, 6:30 p.m. Please come on down. Bring your mom or dad or your uncle, whoever you want to bring. Come on down. It's a lot of fun. You get to win great prizes. You get to meet your favorite Packers, and you get to boo me as a Bears fan. Doesn't get any better than that. All right, next thing we're going to talk to Twitter accounts. Do you have Twitter accounts?
Yep.
You do. Do you want to pass out your Twitter account? You can if you want.
Yeah.
Your handle. Go ahead. It's all you.
All right. Okay, I have to remember. What is it? L_Schneider. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
No, that's it's not part of it. It's L_Schneider. Okay.
Oh, no.
All right. How about for you, Audrey?
At __ Audrey Roberts.
__ Audrey Roberts. Okay. I'm at PC Ricardo. Brett's at not Metal. Brett's at PC Brett C. Rosie's at Metal Rosie, and I love it. One of my favorite things because when I'm doing one of your games, I can quickly put up, Audrey Roberts just hit another 3. Sorry. And then, Lexi Schneider just blocked another shot. I didn't mean that in a bad way. I was like, I forgot that you had that. But instant updates, that's what I love about Twitter, okay? So please follow me at PC Ricardo. Where am I at here? Do you know we have a podcast? Do you ladies listen? Anybody listen to podcasts here? Say yes. No, yes, they do. Anyway, R&B show, Ricardo and Brett. See how clever we are. It's the only podcast dedicated to high school sports in the Fox Valley area. We talk about you ladies. We talk about everyone in the Fox Valley. So please, if you have an iPhone, any kind of smartphone really, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, just look for the R&B show and download it and subscribe, and you'll get me and Brett and everyone else here talking about everyone concerning high school sports in the Valley. It's great stuff. So please check us out. And did you know that you love Aaron Rodgers, right?
Yep.
He's going to be our special guest, Brett, at the High School Sports Awards show. Can you believe this? So last year we had Clay Matthews. This year we have Aaron Rodgers. Can we get really any better than that after this? No. Anyway, May 11th is the show. Correct me if I'm wrong, Brett. So tickets are still on sale, I want to say. And then just go to our postcrescent.com site for more info on that. That's where we honor everyone. If you know the ESPYs, it's basically the ESPYs for high school sports. That's what it is. So we honor everyone there. Please check it out. Okay. One more thing before we get to the second half, shout-outs. Now, this is very important. Do not forget anyone on the shout-outs. I'm telling you this right now. I don't want anyone giving you any grief after this, okay? So please remember, that's at the end of the show now. Okay? All right, both of you. Second half, okay, team chemistry. This is very important here, and I need to know who these folks are. Who's the jokester? Who's serious? Who's the best dancer? And who's the best singer?
All right.
So we want to just start with jokester first?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Lexi.
Definitely Megan. Behind the cam.
And put it on yourself. Give yourself some love. All right. There you go. And you agree with that, Audrey?
Yeah, Megan and Lexi herself.
Okay, all right. And how about serious? Who's like always like lighting up?
That's Becca.
Oh, you get on Megan, get on her.
Yeah, zoom in.
All serious as she's like. Good, and you agree with that, Audrey?
Yep.
Okay. Now our next category, best dancer.
Ooh, this is a tough one. Probably Megan Browski.
Get it on her. There you go. All right, Audrey.
I'd say Tina.
Tina, where's Tina?
Yes.
Okay, good, great stuff. And here's our last category, singer.
Abby King.
Audrey?
And Lexi.
And Lexi, okay. All right, good stuff. Very talented team that we have here. Awesome stuff. Brett, do you have anything from online?
I got a bunch.
Okay, let's take some time out. We'll go online and we'll get these questions answered.
Yeah, let's just start going through these. Crystal Pozolinsky Landon is checking. Anybody know who that is? Her daughter wants to know what you typically do after the games, and there's a question mark and an exclamation point. So there must be something going on with you guys after basketball games.
Well, for me, after our team locker room talk, I always go to Taco Bell with Megan. That's just what I do after games. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, a lot of the times we'll go to half-eps as well as a team, especially after a good win.
There you go. Half-apps. Can't get any better than that. Brett?
Yep. RC wants to know which opposing team in the FVA has the loudest fans to play in front of.
Okay, yeah, and you can't say your own. We're talking about opposing teams. So anybody kind of come to mind? We'll go to Audrey.
Appleton West was pretty loud at our last game.
Okay. Lexi?
Yeah, I would say Appleton West as well.
Okay, well, consensus here. Brett, did you have something else?
Let's keep going. RC also wants to know the toughest player you've had to face in the FBA
Great,
so far.
That's a question that I usually ask. And now my question actually doesn't have to be an FBA player. It could be any kind of player or any player, during your season. So, anyone come to mind on that, Lexi?
Morgan Allen from a couple years ago,
Okay.
or Ali Gitzel.
Ali Gitzel. Okay, how about for you, Audrey?
Yeah, I've played against a ton of great players in the FBA, including like Shea Frederick and Kari Brecky.
Okay, good stuff. All right, Brett, you have one more?
I'm getting a lot of "Where's Mia?" questions on here.
Mia?
So. There you go. There she is.
There's Mia. Okay.
So.
All right. Interesting.
And then C wants to know who has been an influential teammate in your journey to success.
Ooh,
that's a tough question.
That's a tough and a good question. So yeah, which teammate, kind of helped you along your way here? We'll go here with Audrey and what, Alexi?
Megan Schweitzer from a couple years back.
Okay.
She was like the first upperclassman to take me under her wing and always worked hard and was a great role model every practice.
That's right. Megan, friend of the show. She's been on our show before. How about for you, Alexi?
I don't know if I could really choose someone specific, but all of my teammates do a really good job of that. Becca always has really positive talks.
Okay.
But we all do a good job of bringing each other up. And
Serious positive talks.
yeah, serious
positive talk. All right, good stuff. Brett, do you have anything else?
Well, Sarah is checking in. She wants to know if Lexi can maybe sing for us all.
Oh! Okay, I'm totally up for that.
I'm not up for that.
No, oh, okay. All right, is she a really good singer, everyone?
No.
No, okay, that's too bad. We gotta get a karaoke machine or something in here, Brett.
do, yes.
Put them on the spot. All right, good stuff. Do you have something else?
Nope,
quick?
that's it for
okay. Well, interesting stuff. Now, here's a question, and any embarrassing moments that you guys want to share, please do it now. I really want to hear a good story here. Anything come to mind, Audrey?
At our first playoff game last year against Oshkosh North, I got called, and I was so excited to run out, I kicked the chair and knocked it over on the court.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Did you have to do it over again, or
No,
you just kind of
I
like,
wish.
I meant to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Good one. How about for you, Lexi?
Mine would probably be last year when we were playing Fond du Lac, and I tried to take a charge, and when I hit the ground, I peed my pants.
Oh! Wow.
Not a lot, but just enough. So
what? I'm curious. No, I'm curious here. What happens in after? Like, so do you have to? Do you have to take a seat, or do they have to? They have to clean it up. And I mean, like, what happened?
we just kept going. We were wearing
Wow.
white, so I mean, I don't know if that's good or better than blue, but we just kept on going.
Wow, this has so far been the most entertaining show we've had here this year. Okay, interesting. Good stuff. Brett, you have something from online?
Yeah, there's somebody who wants to know where's Lily.
Lily. She's down there, Megan. Good stuff. Great stuff. Very entertaining show we have tonight. We kind of did the best players that you've gone against, so that came from online. But rituals and superstitions, we talked about what you guys do kind of as a team, but do you do anything specific? Do you have to go home and take a nap or something before the game? What goes on between that? We'll go to Lexi here, go to Audrey.
Before the game, I always make a smoothie with Tina and Megan. We listen to throwback songs, so that's something I do every game.
Throwback songs, how throwback are we looking?
I don't know, like Kiss Me Through the Phone, Buy You a Drink, I don't know.
Oh, okay,
Just the
interesting.
goodies.
Okay, good stuff. Okay, how about for you, Audrey?
Yep, I definitely go home and take my pregame nap,
Okay.
and then I pack the same bag lunch before every game.
Okay, which consists of?
Peanut butter sandwich, fruit, and goldfish.
All right, good stuff. Brett, you didn't like that?
I don't
saw
like
that.
goldfish.
Oh, okay. Listen to this guy.
I
All right,
like the peanut butter sandwich, but
something else from online?
yeah, let's do a couple more. Now it's where's Abby and Cam? So
Abby and Cam. Okay, good stuff. I like
and
this.
Cam, are we looking for Cam? Oh, they're right there. Okay.
Yeah, got it.
And can we see Christy, please? Next is
Boy, we're really putting Megan Miller over here to work. She's
Yeah.
doing a lot of great stuff here. Thank you, Megan.
somebody wants to see Mr. Viato, so if you can get the camera on Mr. Viato, there we are.
That's so funny.
Very
and,
good.
Sarah, can I
go ahead.
Well, Sarah wants to know. Maybe you touched on this. I think I know the answer, but the most memorable game you've played and why?
No, I don't think I've asked that one.
Well, maybe it
actually.
could be
Have
Appleton
I?
North game.
What kind of sticks to mind for you? That game that just sticks in your head all this time. We'll go with Audrey and go to Lexi on this.
There's a couple, like beating Appleton North this year, but last year we also beat Kimberly and Hortonville, which
Okay.
was just as meaningful to us.
Wow, good stuff. Lexi.
Yeah, I would say same as Audrey with the North being really high up on the list, but also last year when we beat Kimberly, I think we beat them in overtime, so that was just a cool growing point for us.
All right, great stuff. Again, here with Kimberly girls basketball players, we have Audrey Roberts and Lexi Schneider. If you have any questions, you got to get them in quick, right? Because we're kind of wrapping up soon. And I haven't seen really many questions out here from the audience. Actually, I'm thinking we should have had a couple, but okay, they're all kind of silent. Megan Cam, go ahead, get it on your girls. There you go, one more time. Good stuff. All right, Brett, do you have something?
Have we got everybody on camera before anybody else asks? Has anybody not been on camera? Oh, there's Haley. Okay, we got her on.
Okay. Anything else, Brett?
Best game of the season so far, it's got to be Appleton North. I'm thinking, right? That's the question here.
Okay,
so,
yeah, that was an easy one.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask my next question is next step. I'll talk about your college plans, and after this, we're going to do shout-outs. So what are you looking for the next step? I'd like to know if you're going to play or you want to play at the next level. 1, 2, do you really have kind of like a major in mind? We'll go to Lexi here first.
I don't have a major in mind, but I'm going to play basketball for the University of Marion, North Dakota.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's far away.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is that why did that kind of was an attractive option for you?
Well, when I went to go visit there, I just instantly felt like it was a really nice family feel, and they really made me feel welcome and at home.
Okay, good stuff. All right, for you, Audrey.
I'm planning on going to UW-Madison, and I'll be playing intramurals.
Okay, all right. Well, what about the academic part of it? Do you have a major set? Not to put any pressure on you, you got time, but...
Yeah, I'm thinking about going to major in biology and go down the pre-med track.
Okay, great stuff. Brett, do you have anything else from online? No? Okay. All right, so we're going to do our shout-outs now. So I always start farthest over to my right. So Lexi, this is you. So you got to look at Megan because it's on Megan Cam here. Okay, so send some, remember, please don't forget anybody, but send some love out to people who got you where you are today.
All right, first I'll shout out my teammates and my coaches. Then I'll shout out my mom, dad, brother, sister, my little cousins, and then I'll shout out my Blizzard team as well.
Okay, great stuff. Okay, your turn, Audrey.
Yeah, I'm definitely thankful for my teammates and coaches, and then my family and friends who don't play basketball. It brought me a long way as well.
Outstanding. You know what? And I'm going to get it on me, Megan, here. I'm going to give a shout out to Coach LaChapelle for, now listen, I was going to ask you about having the girls on, but, you know, he brought it up like this is a good week to have them on. Let's get them on. So thank you, Coach. And it happened to be right after the win against Appleton North. I wanted to talk to you ladies about this, so thank you so much. So everybody, let's give a round of applause to Coach LaChapelle for making this happen. So appreciate you. Thank you so much, Coach. And I want to give a shout out to also to Megan. Put on yourself one more time. Megan, there you go. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Megan Miller, for helping us out here. We appreciate it. Here's my last question. Look, and I say this all the time. I'm at all the state events. I'm going to be at the Rush Center, you know, for a couple of days, helping out because I know we're going to have teams there. It'd be kind of cool if I saw you ladies there playing, right, hitting the Rush Center court. I mean, that's one of the biggest, coolest stages for girls basketball that you can find in the state. How bad do you guys want to be there? 1 and 2, are we going to see you there, Audrey?
Yeah, all I have to say is see you there.
Okay. Oh, I love this. See, that's what I'm talking about. Lexi?
Yeah, that's definitely the goal, and we're just excited to see how far we go.
Okay, good stuff. So everyone, let's give another round of applause here for Audrey Roberts and Lexi Schneider. And don't forget about Megan Miller. Thank you, ladies, for being on the show. It was a great, great show. And Brett, we didn't have anything else from outstanding from online at all. Okay, but I want to thank and get it on your girls one more time. Make sure that we give it up. And let's give you a hand for you ladies for coming on down, and the parents, coaches. Great stuff. I want to thank you ladies again. Taking time out of your busy schedule. I know you're earning those A's, right? So you know, making sure. So so I really appreciate you coming down and Todd Clark. I give them nothing. They don't even get water. So their amateur status is still intact. So me and the WIA don't get along so well for a while. But anyway, yeah. So great show. Thank you ladies so much for coming on. Let's knock on wood and hopefully that you ladies can make it to the Rush Center because that would be great to cover you ladies down there or up there. Right? So, okay, great stuff. So, again, thank you so much for watching another episode of the Varsity Roundtable. Tune in next Wednesday for another episode at 7 o'clock. Go on Facebook.com/Varsity Roundtable to see who our next guest will be. Again, for Lexi Schneider, for Audrey Roberts, I'm Ricardo Arguello. He's Brett Christopherson, and he's Jim Rosedick. And for the Appleton East girls basketball team, thank you so much. We had a great show, and we'll see you back here again next Wednesday for another episode of the Roundtable. See ya. Keep smiling.